predictions, latest news and updates. Expect the unexpected. We'll find out what Origin is all about and what they're bringing to the table. At the end of the video, we'll do some price prediction and technical analysis on this money bag alert. Welcome back. Money Bags Rico, bringing financial awareness to a crypto space that is changing on the hour, every hour. With that being said, out the way, let's check out this intro. We got this epic video that ties together with this message. Ever since the dawn of time, humanity has asked, what is the purpose of life? In a world tainted by corporate elites, it became commonplace for the masses to get lost in the haze of manipulation and mass marketing. As humanity progressed through the ages, greed set in, focusing on more rather than less, with no reminder that quantity does not always equate to quality. As a result, we grow more distant as individuals, being left with the feeling of emptiness. There is a simple pleasure in execution of a basic task well done. We are all part of one another. We are not a singular being floating through time and space. Often, our collective power is unrecognized and overlooked. You are not alone. We are one. It is time to reunite and get back to our origin. Now, the reason I said that this video and this message kind of ties together, which I really like, because it's not just something that's slapped together. Origin, right? We see this boat navigating, trying to get to somewhere, and it could be using Orion's belt, because Orion's belt leads you to the northern star. So I like that this is all tied together, that somebody put some thought into this to make an amazing message for the community, and also a video that all goes together. Because if you follow Origin or Orion's belt, you will find Cyrus, the star Osiris, and that would find the northern star. Therefore, you can navigate and find your origin. The tokenomics on Origin are 1.5 to the liquidity and 1.5 to development, 2% going to the marketing. Let's scroll down, because this is a little bit about the team right here, and then we're going to do a summary of what this is all bringing to the table, right? Excuse me. We got team and project info. As a team has navigated the crypto space since 2012, we have created and have been a part of many successful ventures. Although the market is in a state the mainstream does not favor, savvy investors know that money is made in a bear market, or aka a buyer's market. Of course, none of this is financial advice. Do your own research, but we're going to check this out. As we navigate through the tides, those who remain will truly reap the fruits of their labor. Now is a time for a beginning, to plant the seeds of greatness. This is our origin. Not only are we going to plant these seeds, there's going to be more videos. So not only do you plant the seed, plant a comment down below, a bullish comment about Origin. Plant a like button, smash, and go ahead and subscribe, because that's how we're going to water these seeds, right? Not only do we need to plant the seeds, but we also need to water them for them to grow. So I think it's important to keep that in mind. Hit that subscribe button. We believe in fully decentralized protocol. Our protocol is aimed to be a range of products that focus on putting the user's experience first. We focus on simple solutions that have complex demands. That is epic right there. I love how that was put. Backed by sustainable profit model that uses revenue to buy back and burn Origin token, providing stability and growth. Phase 1 is the beginning. So we are in phase 1 right now, which, if you ask me, this is just a start of a bigger scale that's going to continue to happen with Origin, because I always say what you mean and mean what you say. Now, when we go over this summary really quick from Origin, you're going to see why I say that really quick, because they are developing and bringing things for this community, right? So let's check this out right here. Origin summary. Our vision at Origin is simple: a truly decentralized platform incorporating long-term growth and sustainability. We aim to achieve this by introducing our Origin DAO platform. The Origin DAO platform will allow our community to utilize a voting system to vote for a range of utility proposals that benefit consumers and generate income, which is smart. We got to keep thinking, outside the box as well. We're not just bringing revenue from our tokenomics, but also providing products in the real world where people can bring some revenue into this ecosystem, right? So via buyback and burn system, this profit model benefits all token holders and keeps the token supply deflationary, which who doesn't like that? The minute the prices start to lift back up, it'll be a lot easier for us to make those gains back, right? So we got utility proposals will range from consumer to developer utility products focused on high-end user traffic with competitive nature in mind and real-world entrepreneurial experience. Origin DAO will have products proposals aimed at delivering the best user experience at a competitive price point that are efficient and have user demand. So with that being said, I know it sounds like a lot. I'm going to leave some meat on the bone for you guys to learn more about this. We have a message from the originators, right? And we also have, what is a DAO? When was it invented? It was when Vitalik had said something in 2013. And then later on, 3 years later, they actually created a DAO. So I want you to come over here and understand how a DAO works, considering that is the main utility of Origin, right? With that being said, I always say what you mean and mean what you say, right? So with this summary that they had right here was the DAO platform. If we go over, the DAO platform is already almost running. So this is something to me that I like when I'm looking at a project, that they start to bring out the things that are tangible. We got the home where you could obviously buy if you wanted to, not financial advice. We have the staking platform being built right here. So we click on stake, we can see that that pops up. So we're getting closer and closer. We also have the DAO, which is the main part of Origin, right? One of the pillars of Origin, how we're going to keep going. And it says right here, stake your OG, earn ROG, increase your influence. So that's how you're going to be able to vote. And that's how I want you guys to go to that declaration and make sure you guys tap in and learn how this is all going to work on that DAO system. Now, talking about this team developing and bringing products out, which is important during this, AKA people call it a bear market. I think this is starting to turn into a buyer's market. What is important is to build. Not only are they continuously building with the DAO and the stake, and we see that website right there, but also preview of the Origin swap. So there's more things coming. And if you guys want to make sure you guys stay up to date, everything to do with Origin, simply come over here at Origin ERC-20 to stay tapped in on their official Twitter account. Make sure you guys give them a follow. Make sure the bell notifications lit, like that you guys can stay tapped in and not miss anything that's going on with Origin. Now, I know these community members are hyped to get to these price predictions because we got some targets for you guys, and we're going to be looking at this. We already see that we're in a positive bullish trend, right? The trend is your friend. Always trade with the trend. And we're going to go over some support and resistance and simply know where our next target point is, because history repeats itself over and over. What goes up must come down. What goes down must go up. What is just leaving just showed up, and what just showed up is now leaving. The reason I marked this was because we try to make that support right here. We try to hold it right here. And then when we lost it, we broke into this lower channel, but you'll see just why. This is bullish news right here. We got bullish momentum right now. We're in a bullish trend. We can see higher lows being made. Once we zoom out in just a bit, we'll zoom out, and there's a nice trend line basically going diagonal upwards like this. But these are the main points that I want us to pay attention to, and you'll see why in just a bit when I get my favorite little arrows out. That lets us know our next target point, basically. So we're going to identify the support. This is our new zero threshold or whatnot, if you guys want to call it that. We're set up down here where we've been making support nonstop. And obviously, we're not coming down to these prices no more, right? We held support twice. We basically tapped it right here the first time. And that price is that 1387. But we can start to see that the price gets rejected at the same level right here. So we're going to turn these arrows around. So the price got rejected here. The price was rejected again here, and which is no big deal. And I'm going to tell you why, because that's the halfway point, right? Right after the 4, 46, 45 comes the 50s. So all the time when you're at a, 50 cents, $1, $1.50, $2, and so forth, those halfway points, they get a little bit tougher. But the minute you break past them is when we start to see our next threshold. But right now we're marching. We see that last tap right here. But right now we're making higher lows. We're marching to the right. So we see that we're marching to the right here. And this is that target that we need to break past, that 4150. We break past that 4150. These who have been OG holders, and the token is OG. So I really like that on top of it. We have this right here. This is the next level. Once we get up to these levels right here, this is when FOMO starts to kick in. And this is the same level that we're going to be facing over here as resistance points once we break out. When we break out, it's going to look like this, and we will break out. I know this one will. We have some pretty big players behind it, and I think this is that shakeout, right? You guys go ahead and look up the dead cat bounce. It's not going to be perfect in the DeFi world, but it's going to be something like this. 2 little ears, the body of the cat, that long tail that a lot of people can't hold through, and people get shooken out, and then that rise right back up to the top. So we'll break out of this this resistance right here, that 4150, make a support on it. The minute we break this 77, we'll be going on to erase the zero. We erase the zero. We're not that far away to going back to all-time highs with the support of the community. I can really see this happening, sometime soon, especially we're up 12% on the week, almost 13%, you can call it, and up 8%, just about 8% on the day. So I can see this positive pressure continue to happen. Let's go ahead and put the cross really quick, because I want to layer this chart as well and kind of show you guys exactly what's happening before we get out of here. Go ahead and smash that like button for me. But we can see that positive price action starting to happen. We got the MACD also starting to converge. Let's go ahead and make it happen this way so we can see exactly what's going on. The blue line over the yellow We got some bullish candles because they're dark green. We just need some more volume to step in, which I believe will happen after this video. You guys smash that like button. Leave some bullish comments down there for the YouTube algorithm to get these videos out. And let's go attack these all-time highs. I think it's very possible, especially once we get past this 4150. We're looking very good. This is that target point, okay? Continue to come back and experience the abundance of money with me. Until next time, you guys know what it is. Later.